What's up, y'all? I am back with another episode of Wax Syringes where they decide to get on my mother nerves, okay? Woo! All right. Season 1, episode 3, Humble Baddies. Girl, is this the episode where that girl gonna be fighting? All right, girl, listen. I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead and skip through all of this, this little part right here. So anyway, listen. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, please. Click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video that I drop. Okay? What else I wanted to say? Listen, thank y'all for my new subscribers. Listen, I would like to get to 200 subscribers by the end of February, hopefully before February is over. I think I'm at 140 something. Possibly, I haven't checked, but y'all just keep me in the rotation and everything. And yeah. So anyway, the episode starts with MJ Stoney there in the car. MJ is trying to take herself out of the middle between Sherelle and Stoney. But I don't think anybody put her in the middle unless it's something we didn't see, behind the scenes production or whatever. Stoney tells her, listen, this isn't on me. This is on your friend. Your friend doesn't like me. And MJ tells Stoney what happened at the Mother's Day brunch, at Portia's Mother's Day brunch. So we talked about how I'm sorry, in the next they then talk about Stoney's beef with Sherelle's beef with Stoney. And as Stoney stated, I'm not the one with the beef. Sherelle is the one with the beef with me. And in Stoney's confessional, she says that Sherelle wants to be the only boss in her crew. And Stoney was like, I really don't have time for that. But it's not that. She just don't like you. I did say in my other review, I think it was the first review, I think I said that there is some type of, maybe it's something about Stoney that upsets Sherelle's nerve, something like, and it threatens her a little bit. So I don't know, because when you look around, everybody else looked like a bunch of pick-me's. And even Stoney, at some point, even in the first episode, she looked like a pick-me trying to beg Sherelle just to be in this group. Girl, in this group, all right? So, in the next scene, we see Alexis. She meets up with Ashley, and they talk about dating. And Ashley introduces Alexis to this football player. Anyway, in the next scene, Stormy and Jules meet up. Apparently all these ladies meet up for an event. Stormy, Jules are sitting at one table. All the other ladies are sitting at another table. And it's just giving, we don't associate with them. So Jules went over to the other ladies to talk to her, to say, hey, y'all, such and such is sitting over there, yada, yada, yada. And the only person that actually got up was MJ and Alexis, and they all went to the bar to go have a drink and, all of the things. So we see a lady named Anita. She comes in. Apparently she's Sherelle's friend. I'm not a colorist. That's what it's giving. I have darker skinned friends. Okay. And I could be wrong, but I'm not, because I don't like Sherelle. I don't like it. Okay. And so Chad, stupid ass, want to hook her up with nasty ass Shannon Sharp. Anyway, we find out that Jules talked about black women. Kania is this woman's name. I think Kania is friends with, what is that lady's name? Because I ain't been seeing her ever since she went in looked at that house with Sherelle. Okay. What the hell this lady name is? um Keita. So Kania is Keita's friend. Keita is the one everybody trying to go off on Lil Mama Sade about. So we find out that Jules is a culture vulture. They have this conversation about her being a culture vulture, and she put up this Twitter post about her wanting to wear a shirt with the N word on it. Y'all, this lady is an asshole. I do not like Jules. And then they start to argue. So Jules was like, "Well, what do you do for your culture in your culture?" And so Kania was like, "I do X, Y, and Z. I am the culture." Like, she is. So why would you really ask her that? What are you doing except for sliding off the backs of black men and hanging around with black women, trying to imitate who we are? I'm sorry. So Ashley, Sherelle, and Alexis talk about and then Kania, they get to arguing. They were slinging out the B word back and forth. Y'all, I'm sorry if I don't have it in detail, but they was just slinging out the B word back and forth. But Kania puts her finger, I want to say, in Jules' face, and they say Jules hit her first. And I really need to look at that again. I'm probably not. But Jules hit her first. And they go to tussling. All right. And all I see was pop, 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 pop. Girl. Jules can go. Jules can go. We already get enough colorism from these light-skinned hoes. Okay. Jules can go. So Ashley, Sherelle, and Alexis talk about Jules the next day or a couple days later. Basically, none of the ladies want to deal with her anymore. And I just want to say, you all of y'all sitting around talking about her, but y'all are just as complicit as her. But the only reason y'all trying to disassociate y'allself is because now y'all are on TV, and it makes y'all look bad. Y'all been seeing it on social media, as you stated. Y'all been seeing like her with braids, looking real stupid. Okay, the lemonade braids, and just what they call it, appropriating black women. It's insane. And so y'all invited her to this environment, but initially inviting her, y'all knew how she was. So y'all can miss me with that, because again, y'all just as complicit as she is. Okay. Jules meet up with Sade, and Jules tells Sade about the girls' night. So Jules says that she wasn't feeling good that day, and apparently Jules found out she was pregnant, and she had to turn around and have a quick abortion. So she must have had an abortion that morning or something, that afternoon. She was traumatized about it, so she talked to Sherelle on the phone. She said Sherelle was, supportive in that, and yada, yada, yada. And so she still ended up coming to the event. How she come to the event when she knew she'd been through this, production or nobody can't make me show up at no motherfucking event when I've experienced something so traumatic. All right? So they get to the event. Sherelle did ask Jules if she wanted to have another baby, and Jules was in that moment, she had a serious look, and nobody didn't think nothing of it, but she was like, if God wants me to. But again, your choices are your choices. You chose to still show up at the event. Just like, when that lady, she shouldn't have never pointed her finger in your face. But when you start calling this lady a bitch, like, let's just keep it a buck. You call this lady out her name. And you could have left. Like, you really could have just left. Even in that moment when you felt offended by Sherelle, your mind told you, like, your next thought process, even though you didn't act on it, was to spit in Sherelle's face. Like, you are disgusting. Like, for real. Like, you wanted to spit in this lady's face because she asked you a question. It's a reality show. It's a reality show. Was she being insensitive? I don't know. But when we look at it from a viewer standpoint, she didn't seem insensitive. Um, but you didn't act as though it was insensitive because once again, y'all let her say and do whatever she want to y'all. You didn't even check her in that moment. You didn't pull her to the side. You didn't say, "Hey, Sherelle, listen. Based on the stuff I went through this morning, I would appreciate if you not say X, Y, and Z." Did you do that? No. Unless production show it, you didn't do it. So you didn't stop. You didn't stop or check anything in the moment that was happening. So you don't take accountability. As the ladies were saying, you're not accountable for none of the bullshit you was in. Okay. So Sade says, I think she said this in her confessional, that Jules isn't a culture vulture. You would say that. Why? Because none of the ladies like you. You would say that she's not a culture vulture because you give me, I'm a overlook. You may have heard it, and I'm pretty sure you have overlooked it. Just like everybody else, just like Stoney. She was like, I didn't know she was like that. Y'all a motherfucking lie. Y'all gave this lady too many passes. All of y'all who knew her. Not just them, but y'all too. I seen she had on them stupid ass watermelon braids and the chains like the rappers wear, and you not a culture vulture? Girl, please get out of our face. Listen, I don't want to see this lady after this third little episode, all right? Because this done aggravated my damn nerves, all right? And this is where the episode end, y'all. I'm sorry. She done aggravated my nerves. Okay, yeah, she stupid. All right, listen, I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.